Hey everybody, Sheila Magalhaes here, Heartsong Yoga Center, East Longmeadow, Mass. We are in the bamboo room here at the studio, and I'm coming to you live in your own home, the Adjunct Heartsong Studios. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, I hope you're safe and well and feeling content enough with all of the changes that are happening all around us. I have a new mantra for this kind of experience that I'm creating here. I trust this. I got it, it's working, all is well, okay? So I'm just passing that on to you. As we begin this, I would call it a Vinyasa Flow, all levels class. It'll be about 45 minutes, and we'll start on our hands and knees in a table position. Put the big toes together and sink your hips back and take just one moment in child's pose, okay? Just take a few easy, even breaths in and out through the nose as a way to calm and quiet and settle. And let every breath you take in draw in the present moment. Let every breath you breathe out breathe away bits and pieces of the day. Preparing for practice, carving out some quiet time for yourself. Come back to table position on your hands and knees. Turn your toes under, lift the hips up high for downward facing dog. And this first stretch, start to pedal one heel then the other towards the floor. Spread your fingers wide. Throughout the practice, keep the breath in and out through your nose in a way that's smooth and even. We call it ujjayi breathing when it has a whispery sound or quality to it. Hang your head, shake it out a bit, and come into stillness. Come up onto your toes, come down onto your knees. Step your right foot up between your hands, come up onto your fingertips and lift the back knee. Lift the chin and chest slightly. You might be up on fingertips. You might put a couple blocks or books underneath your hands, or maybe you're perfectly comfortable, just as you are here. Put your back knee to the floor, raise your arms up in a wide V, look up. Take the hands down to the floor. Lift the back knee and step up to meet the front, feet about hip width apart. Exhale, fold down, bend the knees a bit and hang in a ragdoll. Rock a little bit from side to side. Softening into the knees, step your right foot straight back, runner's lunge. Lift the chin and chest. You see the angles here, the knee over the ankle. As you hold, draw in the navel center. That's called flying up block. It's a little bit of a lift and support energetically and physically. Put your back knee to the ground, raise your arms up, lift up, look up. Bring your fingertips down to the ground. Lift your back knee, your back to runner's lunge, and step up to meet the front. Feet about hip width apart. Hold one elbow with each hand. Continuing to let the body just feel heavy and loose and light. Place one hand above each knee and lift the chin, chest, and as you unfurl, you can walk your hands up the fronts of the legs and come to stand tall. Draw your hands together, close your eyes. I'll join you here. Feel the connection of the earth under your feet. You can sway a little bit, move your toes, move the ball of the foot and heel until you have a sense of your arches. And then you can root down into the earth while you press up through the crown of your head and take a moment to invoke a sense of gratitude. Appreciate your fellow practitioners near and far. And have a sense of the connection as we each do this work at different times in different places. And a reminder that we are all interconnected. Perhaps even dedicating your practice to someone or something outside of yourself. And people will feel your generosity and your love instantly. Eyes open, hands down. Inhale, arms reach, look up. Exhale, forward fold for half sun salutes. Take your shins, ankles, or touch the ground. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, fold, nose to knees. Inhale, come up, rise up, lift up, squeeze the thighs, hands together, and back down to the heart. Hands down, inhale, draw yourself up, look up towards the sky. Exhale, bow down to the earth, touch. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, fold in deeply. Inhale, come back up, reaching high, palms touch. Bring your hands down in front of the heart, place of connection and kindness. Hands down, inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold again. Hardwire these half sun salutes into your body, mind, bones, muscles, tendons, joints. Exhale, hands to the heart. Drop the hands down, we add on. Inhale, rise up. No rush, no hurry. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, lift your head, your heart. This time as you exhale, the right foot goes straight back. You're in that runner's lunge position. Put your right hand on your left hand on your knee, your right hand on top of it, and come up into that lunge. Drop the arms down as you rise up. This is crescent. You can tip back a bit and open the chest and throat. Press out through the fingertips. Imagine you could reach through your ceiling to the roof, to the sky. As you fold over, slow motion, touch the ground. Put your back knee down. Keep the right hand down. Spin the left arm up, twist. Bring your hand down, lift your back knee, and step up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lifting up, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, out over down. Lift your gaze, and the left foot goes straight back. Runner's lunge, shin straight up and down, knee over the ankle. On the toes of the back foot, it's right foot on your hand, on your knee, left hand on top of it, come up. Lower the arms down. Keep your eyes to one spot as you lift up. When you get balanced, tip the head back. Open chest. Full breathing. More room, more space. Feel the sturdy connection of your feet to the earth and the long lines that you open for energy to travel. Exhaling, come down, touch. Put your back knee to the ground and spin the right arm up, twist. We'll just move and breathe and put the body in all of these positions, these asana or poses or stretches, while you focus attention to sensation, to breath, and the present moment. That's it. Quiet the mind as best you can. Come on down. Lift the back knee. Step up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift up, palms touch. Exhale, hands down in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale as you fold, appreciating this movement and the repetition and the connection. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right foot back. Can you come up right away and lift to crescent? Exhale, come down and touch the ground. Stay up on the back, keep the back knee up and keep the right hand down as you spin up. Look up. Bring your hand down. Step up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach, look up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, lift, half lift. Exhale, the left foot back. Stay on the toes of the foot as you inhale, rise up, find your balance, look up. Pause for a moment. Reaching skyward, rooted down, and exhale, come over, down. Keep your left hand down, spin the right arm up, look up, follow the movement with your eyes, and then don't get distracted. Keep the belly drawn in for stability, support, bring your hand down, and instead of going up, step back, high plank. Put your knees down. Put your chest down by your thumbs, press back through your toes, slide your hands back and lift into a little upward facing dog. Shoulders draw away from your ears. Turn the toes under, downward facing dog, and hold here. You can shake your head out a little bit. Get really long in the spine. Sink the heels down. Squeeze in the navel and the thighs. Keep your eyes open. Walk your feet up towards your hands, and when you get there, feet are together. Look up, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, reaching skyward, holding up overhead. Exhale, hands drop down alongside your hips. Inhale, arms reach, look up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, step back to high plank, and you can put your knees down first or lower down. Down and down and down. You can go all the way to the floor, point your toes back, slide the hands back a little to put wrists under shoulders, lift up dog, but look off your nose. Roll over the toes, flip them over, downward facing dog, and hold. Couple of breaths here, just letting the head hang heavy. No expectations. There's no set routine. We breathe and move and stretch in the ways that the body seems to naturally want to move. Enjoy what feels just comfortable and right for you. Take rest if you need to in child's pose anytime. From the downward facing dog, walk your feet. Some people hop on up, feet together, look up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, back up, lifting high. Exhale, hands by your side. It's Samastitihi, equal standing. Inhale, arms reach, look up, big breathing. Exhale, you can hear the breath as you fold. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, step it back, walk it back, or hop back and lower down. Some of you might be strong enough to pause and then press the chest forward. Open heart. Exhale, over the toes, down dog. Shorten it a little if you like, but don't over shorten your dog. If you want pedal, the heels, if the hamstrings are tight, bend your knees. Sometimes you'll have just an intuition of what's right for you. Follow it. Listen to the wisdom of your body. Back to the top of the mat. You might hop up if you like. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, lifting high, strong legs. Steady gaze, steady breath, arms by your side, equal standing. Bend your knees. Inhale, rise up, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Palms together or shoulder width apart, look up to your thumbs. Hold here without holding the breath. Keep the face soft, eyes soft, bit of a smile. Appreciate that you get to do this practice, that you've carved out the time, that you have the space somewhere, somehow. You've made it work for yourself. Tuck the chin slightly, lace the fingers to steeple. Ardha Utkatasana, half squat. Lift the chin, lift the chest, hold. Hold here. Shift the weight back towards your heels, lift the toes a bit. You've got this. Hold, hold, and exhale. Down you go. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, walk or hop back. Lower down the way you like to, and inhale, up dog, exhale. Downward facing dog, warrior one. Right foot up, left foot on its edge. Reach up. It looks like crescent, but you're on the back edge of your back foot. Hold here, look up, just breathe in and out through the nose. Squeeze in the belly, try not to grip with your toes. As you exhale, come back and step back to high plank. Lower down, knees can go first or lie down. Inhale, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, over the toes. Inhale, left foot up, right foot flat. Reach up, Virabhadrasana 1, hold. Find one spot on the ceiling to hold your gaze. Extend out through your fingers. Sit into the hips. Try to keep the knee out slightly to the left. It likes to buckle into the middle. Draw your left hip back, and as you come down, step back, lower down. Easy breathing. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, which suddenly feels like a resting pose. a bit of a sense of child's pose. To rest here, hold. Notice the heartbeat, your circulation, the pulse points in your body. Inhale, walk or hop up. Exhale as you fold. Back to fierce pose, Utkatasana, bent knees. Rise up, look up to your thumbs. Stand up and swing your arms out to the side. You're in Samastitihi. And we continue to build by bending into the knees. Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale as you fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, reaching up for Virabhadrasana. One big breath to come up and one big breath to come down. Turn on the back foot, step back, lower down, and inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold back. Inhale, left foot up, right foot flat. Try not to rush or hurry. It's okay to fall behind. Exhale as you descend and step back. That's a long breath, and talking through it's not so easy. So inhale, big smile. Exhale, pull back and rest. Hang your head. Keep your eyes open, mouth closed. A posture sequence that's inspired by Ashtanga Yoga, yet it's a bit of a mashup. And please bring the qualities of compassion and care to yourself. As you move through the sequence, you know that this is self-care. For body, mind, spirit, heart. That's the spirit of the Kripalu practice, which infuses everything we do here at Heartsong. Then inhale, hop or walk up. Exhale, forward fold. Back to fierce pose to complete a traditional Surya Namaskara, sun salute, B, and hands by your side. Separate your feet about hip width apart. Bring your hands to the heart center. Lace your fingers to steeple and slide up for mountain pose. And just get steady for a moment. Feel the shift between the dynamic practices. Can you feel the feet so rooted, balanced? To your right, sweep across in Ardha Chandrasana, half moon hold. Come back up to the center to your left, across and over, making that crescent shape with your body, just leaning into the shadow side of the moon, and you're a thumbnail, bright light, shining bright. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, open wide, swan dive, out, over, and down. Grab your calves, bring your nose towards your knees. Inhale, lift the head, chest, shoulders, half lift. Put your palms flat, step back, lower, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, right foot up, left foot flat. Reach up, palms touch. Warrior two, walk your front foot to the left. Open the arms wide, look over your right hand. Draw back the left hip. Keep the front knee over to the right, that's towards the baby toe side of your foot, and look over your fingertips. Lay your right elbow down, palm up, lift the left arm up, look up, straight up, and turn the palm behind you, wrap your hand behind your back. The fingers loop around the waistline, might even come close to the thigh. Keep pressing against the edge of your thigh with the edge of your elbow, and looking out of the corners of your eyes. Opening the space across the heart. Look down and unfold. Slow motion. Keep the belly strong as you transition and step back. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one. Left foot up, right foot on its edge. Reach up, look up, palms touch. Hold. Couple of easy breaths here, and then open to warrior two. Walk your front foot to the right, slightly forward, so that you widen your stance. And look over the left hand. Hold here with a fierce gaze. Nothing takes your attention away. Put the strength of warrior into your bones. Know that you can access it at any time. It's yours. Bring your left elbow down. Reach the right arm up, straight up, look up. Hold, pressing the edge of your elbow against the thigh, and then turn the palm around. Wrap your hand behind your back, maybe coming towards the top of the hip. It's a possibility. Hold your rib cage and belly in slightly. Keep looking up. Don't lose your attention. Just hold, just breathe. And then look down. Unfurl, reach down, go to the toes of your back foot and the front foot steps back, lower down, inhale, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog, and hang here for a moment. Again, notice, where's your mind? Thoughts meander through the mind's eye. And it's our tendency to go rushing ahead into the future or meandering into the past. And instead, this practice says, be here now, just this. Come up onto the toes, bend your knees, crouch and hop up or walk up. Exhale and fold. The feet are together, inhaling, press down, rise up, lifting skyward. Bring your hands down alongside your hips and pause. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale as you forward fold, building, adding. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, walk or hop. Lower down, hopping's optional, please. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot up, left foot flat. Warrior one, big breath in. Warrior two, exhale into it. Exalted warrior, turn the palm up and lean back, touch your thigh. Look up, keep bending into the front knee. Keep bending into the front knee, looking up towards your hand. Keep the foundation the same. Back to warrior two, look over your fingers. Straighten the front leg, parallel your feet. Turn your toes in, hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. And hang your head. Hello. Let the shoulders release, relax. The arms lift up over the head. Breathe. Just be. Yoga Mudra. Drop the contents of the brain. Any worries, cares, concerns. Let it go. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale there. Reach your arms out to T. Go back to Virabhadrasana 2. Windmill your hands around. Touch. Step back. Lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot up, right foot on its edge. Warrior one. One big breath. Lift. Warrior two, open wide to T and look over your left hand. Hold. Draw the right hip back slightly. Press the knees slightly to the baby toe side of your foot. Hold with that fierce, steady gaze. The warrior pose is designed to bring in that sense of courage, fortitude, right? Discipline, balance. Turn the front palm up, lean back, look up. Exalted warrior, hold. Sometimes called a reverse warrior. Still bent into the left knee. Back to warrior two. Straighten your left knee. Parallel your feet, hands at your waist. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold over. As you do, slide your hands down your legs to your ankles or grab your big toes with your first two fingers. Heads up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over, Prasarita Padottanasana. Expanded leg stretch. Those Sanskrit names are fun to say, they're fun to learn, but you don't have to. But I bet they'll slowly find their way into your brain. And they're beautiful. It's an ancient language. It's all the language of poetry and prayer, yoga. Inhale, lift your head, your heart. Exhale, put your hands at your waist. Inhale, come all the way up and squeeze back your shoulders. Shorten your stance just a little bit. Trikonasana Triangle, 2 straight legs. Turn your right foot to the end of your mat and your left foot angles in. Arms to T, just like warrior, and hinging, reaching till your inner thigh says that's enough. Take your ankle, reach up the left hand, squeeze the quads and look up towards your thumb. Hold your balance. Breath in and out through the nose. And then you just get steady. Right? You move into stillness. Move into stillness. Breath by breath. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn your feet in the opposite direction and exhale. Hinge and hinge and hinge and come on down. Take a shin or ankle, look up to your thumb, hold your balance. Hold your balance. If it feels off balance, you can find a gaze that's somewhere more neutral, but looking up, it's a challenge. You change your drishti, you change your balance, hold. Good, inhale, come all the way up, parallel your feet. Place your hands at your waist, toes turn in. One more expanded leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, fold over, halfway down. Point your nose to the floor. Press the hips back and squeeze the elbows up, like you're shining the heart down towards the ground. Like you're pressing your head towards the wall away from you. Just stay here, just breathe. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, there. Reach your arms to T position again. Shorten your stance. Trikonasana Triangle to the right. As we take this posture again, spending a few breaths here in triangle as you look up, then we'll revolve it to Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolved triangle. To do that, the top hand comes down, look down. Put your fingertips by the big toe side of your foot. Maybe you have a couple of blocks or even books you could put underneath your hands, and spin up the left arm, twisting up as best you can, and follow the movement with your gaze. Drop back as you look up, drawing the right hip back slightly, holding. As you look down, bring the hand down. As it comes down, grab your shin. Spin up the left arm, come up. We are in Trikonasana again. Inhale, come up with strong legs, strong belly, drawn in. Change directions to the left and Trikonasana to start. Triangle posture. Asana, you hear that a lot. Asana at the end of the name of the pose. In Sanskrit, it means take a comfortable seat. Get steady, get comfortable. So hopefully you feel that as you move through your practice and come into those still places. Then follow down with your eyes as you take down the hand towards the big toe. Spin up the left arm, draw back your left hip. Maybe you won't spin all the way up. No worries, do your best, hold and breathe. Bring your hand down, look down. Grab your shin, spin, open the right arm, straight legs, look up, keep your balance. Inhale, come all the way up, arms to T. Exhale, hands by your side, and walk up towards the top of your mat. Bring your feet about hip width apart as you take your hands to the Anjali Mudra and close your eyes. Take a moment to allow the body to soften a bit. Maybe you can allow a layer of tension to fall away. Feel yourself upright in your bones. Feel the foundation and the support of the body, but let yourself settle. Hands fall away. To balance, bring your hands to your waist and draw back your shoulders. We tried this the other day and then the video clicked off right about here. So King Dancer, let's try it again. You can get close to a wall if you want. You can hang on to a countertop if you're close. Keep your left leg very firm. Reach up your left arm and thumb a ride with the right hand. And you could say, I'm very happy here, I'll stay. Or put your weight slightly into that left foot, and the trick is that your eyes don't move from a spot. Can you grab your foot and start to lean forward and kick up and back, and lean forward and kick up and back. Wow, and do your best to lean forward and kick up and back and hold and breathe and be okay. If it's messy, no worries. I'll wait for you here in equal standing pose. Come on down when you're ready. Ha! Let's do the other side. Pick up your right arm and steady right leg. Bend the knee and turn your thumbs out. Squeeze the belly in. Maybe I forgot to do that. And bend your knee, and can you grab the instep? Sometimes the hamstring feels tight. I have tight hamstrings, so they yell at me a little bit here. So start to kick up and lean back, and kick up and lean back, and kick up and lean back. Hold your eyes to one spot. Hold, do your best. Enjoy the challenge of balancing, right? Just attentive, single point attention, that's all. And when you're ready to come down, come on down and I'll join you. Whew, all right. Just for fun, right? Just for fun. Let's take tree pose because it's beautiful. And you might feel a little successful, which is nice, and have some fun. So your left leg is the sturdy leg, your right foot against your inner thigh or to the edge of your calf, hands to your heart. Some people reach down, grab the foot and put it up to the inner edge of your thigh. Your choice, yogi's choice. Lace your fingers to steeple and come up. A kickstand with your toes on the floor is also an option. Play with it. I hope you're smiling. I just want to laugh. It's almost impossible to talk and stand in Vrikshasana tree pose. Doing my best. Open wide. Trace a gorgeous canopy of a beautiful tree and put your foot down. Root down. Bring your foot against the edge of your calf and hands to heart. Lace your fingers. I hope you're getting out in nature. I hope you're taking a walk. I hope you're looking at the trees which outside of this building are starting to bud. Spring is coming. This is coming. All will be well. Rooted and open, free and flexible, both qualities embodied in our practices. Separate your hands, trace a great big circle around. Put your foot on the floor, and when you come up to the Anjali Mudra, pause for a moment, close your eyes, and then put one hand over your heart center, and the other hand just beneath the navel center, or right at the swell at the abdomen, a little soft spot, and love that soft spot, and love the heart, and notice that these two places have so much wisdom for us. Your gut feelings, your intuition, and the feeling of the heart. Spacious and free and soft and open. Let a layer of armor just fall away, please. You're safe. Let the hands fall away, eyes open, feet about hip width apart. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Go to downward facing dog. Breathe evenly here. Shake your head out. Come up onto your toes. Come down onto your knees. Pick your feet up and cross them behind you. Walk your hands back and sit, unfurling your ankles. Seated staff pose. Take your hands to your knees, and I like to give them a little rub and set the sitting bones and give the knees some TLC. Sometimes they really need a little extra attention. Seated staff pose to forward folding Paschimottanasana. Reach for your toes, your ankles, your shins, but don't round your back. Do not do this. Instead, this. Hold whatever you land on. Breathe evenly as you let time and gravity bring you into your forward fold. If it feels like it looks like this, that's okay. Right? We're not trying to be something that we're not. Everybody's perfect exactly the way they are. Just let this be an exploration, like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Inhale as you lift head, chest, shoulders. Exhaling, lean back into your hands. Inclined plane, points the toes and squeeze your bottom and come up or go to a tabletop. I'll work through this inclined plane, see how it goes, and the elbows and the shoulders and the toes point and the head drops slightly back. Intense east stretch. Exhale as you return. It wouldn't be a Sheila class without Navasana boat, so bring your knees in, shins are level to the floor, reach out. Lift the feet higher if you like and look towards your toes. Again, hearts rising. I like to practice a little levitation. Cross your right ankle over the left, pull the heels in, palms flat, lift up, sit down, do it again. You might see the mashup of Ashtanga and Flow and Vinyasa and Kripalu and Hatha Yoga, all the different practices. It's a bit of a blend. Bring your left ankle in, pull the heels in, palms flat, lift up, sit down, and one more time. Trying for 5 breaths. Cross the right ankle, pull the heels in, inhale, lift up, sit down. This time, bring the soles of your feet together. Hold your toes, elbows to the inner thighs. With the spine in extension, not rounded, come down. Sometimes I grab a hold of the ankles and it feels like my elbows have better place to be. Draw yourself up. As you do, take your knees together and give them a big squeeze. Tuck your chin, your nose, give yourself a hug. Bring your gaze up. Stretch your left leg out. Cross the right foot over. Hold your shin and your knee, but with that right hand, lean to the left hand and bring your foot behind you for a seated spinal twist. If that makes you all tied up in a knot, keep the leg out straight. Wrap your left arm around your shin. Bring your right hand behind your back. Lift up tall, draw the left sitting bone back slightly and a right sitting bone and look over your right shoulder. Breathe so you can hear your breathing. Pick up the back hand, swim it around, and then give yourself a sweet hug. And lift your gaze up. Unfold, bring your hands behind you. Unwind your ankles and shins. Come into a tabletop position, lifting ribs, chest, heart, head back. And come back down. Ease out your right leg, cross over the left. Stay just here and the instructions are the same, or lean into your right hand and fold your leg back. Wrap your right arm around your shin. Bring your left hand behind your back and look over your shoulder. Over the left shoulder, out of the corners of your eyes. You can close your eyes if you'd like. We're getting close to closing. Pick up your back hand and start to bring your gaze forward and wrap your arms around yourself in a sweet hug. Big breath in, long sigh out. And bring your gaze up away from your knee and bring yourself forward and down onto your belly. Put one hand over the other, your chin on your hands. bend your knees and crisscross back and forth or rock back and forth. Just loosening the low back. Put your feet down. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders and the elbows are tucked, the tops of your feet flat as you inhale. Lift just your head and chest, not your hands. Cobra. Imagine you have a long snake tail behind you. Press into your hands, come a little further up, but keep the elbows soft bent. Don't hang in your shoulders. Ouch, don't do that. Might just be a little lift, might be more. Start to press back. We're coming to child's pose, and when you get there, hang your head down. Sometimes it's nice to come into a really tight little package here with the knees together and your hands by your side. Other days it feels better to have the knees wide and have some space for the ribs, chest, and belly to fall. Coming close to completion, figure out how to roll onto your back and hug your knees to your chest. Rock a little bit from side to side, just massaging the low back and across that bony plate of the sacrum. Pause in the middle and lift your head and shoulders off the ground. And look, it's like you've taken the child's pose and flipped it on its back. Back down to the ground and the legs go high. For some, this is just perfect, just enough. You feel the back settle into the ground. For others, it's fun to get upside down, a little momentum to lift up. Keep the chin in one spot, keep the locks in place. The thumbs kind of draw in towards your first finger. Supported shoulder stand, Salemba Sarvangasana. Get a little upside down. See the world from a different perspective. Draw your knees down towards your brow, towards your nose. Slowly unfurl. Come up, come back down onto your spine. Cross your ankles. Tuck your thumbs underneath your hips. We'll take a version of Matsyasana, fish, where you press into the elbows, lift the head, and drop it back. And look past your nose. If this feels too sensitive, keep your full back on the ground. Just hold. This is a counter stretch for shoulder stand. See, everything's open wide. Gradually come back onto your backside. Bring your knees back to your chest. Big squeeze. Put your feet on the floor, let the knees knock in towards each other, and put your hands on your belly. Take a couple of full, even, rich breaths where you get the breath all the way to the further regions of your lungs, and then when you empty, empty completely. 3-part Durga Pranayama. And suddenly everything begins to quiet down some more. And you may be ready to just drop your legs down and open the hands for Shavasana. If you have any last stretches you'd like to make, do those first, and I will come up to sit as you stay resting. And just offer you some final words of appreciation for being here with me in this uncertain times where we have our practices to ground us and something to do to soothe the body, mind, and spirit, and to quiet the thought waves of the mind. And to say thank you. And namaste, the light in me sees the light in you, and I miss you all, and until we can be together again. Peace to all in your hearts, your homes, and in your world. Rest for as long as you like. We're done. If not,